So I taught Emily in ninth grade. You
Right.
probably don't remember. I don't remember exactly what the course was about. I think I do. And, ninth graders are pretty squirrely, very squirrely, right? But Emily, I don't know if you remember this.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Okay, so
Okay.
Emily had the most amazing
Yeah,
notebook.
yeah, I knew it.
It's like extremely well organized and color coded.
Yeah.
And I used to go home and tell my wife about your notes.
I took notes in like in a word thing with like an A and then a Roman
It
numeral.
was amazing.
Like,
It
like
was
I
amazing.
Like, yeah.
And if my handwriting is awful. It's like when I was in second or third grade, they had my parents come into school because they thought there was something wrong with me. Because my handwriting was so illegible, and it was definitely, in their minds, a character flaw. So I've always admired people who can write clearly and also with that degree of organization. And I have tried many times to emulate your system, but I have never succeeded because my mind just won't go there.
Oh, that's
But I
so
do remember
funny.
it. There are many other things to remember about you, Emily. But
No, but that's a
for some
standout.
that's really interesting that you remembered it
I
too.
knew that's what you were gonna say.
How-
When we walked
how?
down here, I was like,
Oh my
I know,
God.
because you loved my notebook. I had like, I had, and I brought to class every day. I brought this like box of markers, and so it wasn't just that I was
Oh, yeah,
Roman
it was
numeraling.
pretty
It was that
amazing.
every like you went into a subject, we talk about like X event in whatever. I don't even remember what we were
You know
studying.
what I think it was? I've got to think back. So you graduated in 2007.
Yeah,
So
that's
this
right.
would have been 2003.
That's right.
Okay. So I think I just changed the ninth grade course. It was ancient world history for a long time.
Exactly. It was, yes.
And I hated it.
Yes, and I actually didn't like. I didn't like
was
the subject matter that much either. Ancient history is not my history.
And it
of
was
choice.
really stupid stuff to be teaching ninth graders.
Yes, yes.
Because it's like, it's great for fifth graders and sixth graders because there's,
For sure, it's fun. It's like the ancient world. Yeah.
But there's really nothing to sink your teeth into most of the time because there's one version. Like, if you're reading about the Greeks, the Persian Wars, the only thing that's written about it was written by Greek historians. So it's like you can't generate any controversy. They're not interesting
right.
questions.
It's single source material.
Yeah,
all of it.
exactly.
Yes.
And I finally actually at the end of, I think maybe the end of that year, I went into a history department meeting because I was the chair of the history department, and I said we need to talk about the curriculum.
For sure.
I said we're making some changes.
Well, and that's why I had those kind of notes. I think is because it was super simple. So I'd be like, okay, like Greek-Persian War, and like I would color code the whole thing in red, and then the next thing would be orange, and I had like this whole intricate system for dealing with this very simple history.
I did
in a
get
way.
them to change it. I'm sorry you didn't benefit from it.